Men getting destroyed by a female narcissist, listen up. You are not crazy. She is two different people, maybe three. Maybe you didn't fall in love with the monster, maybe you did, but there's a totally new monster that she saved for you in family court. And that's what you're dealing with. Anything you bring to her, anytime you apologize, anytime she leverages your guilt, it gets weaponized against you, and now you have kids with her. So it's even worse. She has all the cards. And the court system sucks. Look, any sort of version of her that you could talk to or be reasonable or rational with, that is retired. Now, as men, if we just jump to cutting somebody off and going into full war mode against them, we're evil men. And I kind of agree with that. But once things like false allegations are made, parental alienation is happening, she's actively trying to ruin your reputation, this is where we have to start going, all right, I have to fight this legally, and I have to fight no other wars, all the gossip wars and friends and all the people she's turning against you, and I need to put this all into family court. Now, if you haven't already been getting screwed in family court, that's good, because we'll show you how to win. Just please follow my stuff. It will help guide you. But if you're already on your back foot, you have false accusations, you're in court, you're getting wrecked with protective orders or temporary protective orders, your fees are going up, lawyers are screwing you over, you should still watch my stuff, but you're starting in a different place. But I'm just gonna guarantee you again that this nostalgia of what it was, who she is, why she's doing this, these are important therapeutic questions to ask yourself, but they will kill you legally. And it's important. The therapeutic stuff is important, but it cannot mix with the legal stuff. Please watch my 3 pillars video on YouTube. So if we are dealing with a female narcissist, if we are dealing with false allegations, we need to stop her in court. We need to humble her and make her stop so that she doesn't ruin herself and cut herself out as a mom to your kids. You need to understand to rebuild your mental health, and you need to get your kids to safety. And you're going to need to do that while using the courts. And we all know that the courts are so freaking unfair, and they are. You have an uphill battle, you need to know that, but you can still get fair custody, and it's very possible. And we have proof of it. Over and over again, the men in my upper tier group win custody. We have an average of like 3.6 wins a month. I almost said a week. It's 3.6 a month. That's a lot of the highest of conflict custody cases. Now, that's a group that you might not be able to afford, so it's even better because we took all of that information and put it into a free course for you, as well as a community where you get to call in and interact with us 3 times a month. Maybe we should make it 3.6 times a month. Anyway, if you want to get into that community, direct.me/Steve Maeda, or the link in my profile on TikTok, or underneath every video that has to do with custody on my YouTube. Hopefully I talked to you on those calls, guys. Let's start winning.